Village of Royal Palm Beach Youth Soccer Program Board Meeting, June 19th, 2018.
Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Oh, look at that kid in the audience.
All right, welcome everybody. Let's get started on this call to order. Corinne Corbacero.
Here.
Fernando Casale. Here. Sean O'Connor.
Here.
Sue Palma.
Here.
Amy Santiago.
Here.
Village Liaison Cheryl Sawyer.
Here.
And myself, Mel Hassan. Call to order the meeting here at 6:30 p.m. Reading and approval of previous month's minutes.
Oh, that was me. I was supposed to get them done, but I've been homeless for the last 2 weeks, so I didn't get them done. Sorry.
All right.
I will have them next month. I apologize.
We will take care of that next month then. President's report, recreation, registration numbers, got a handful of them thus far for the spring season, and I'm sure we'll continue to get several more as time goes on. And that's it. Registrar referee report. Shanoy's not here, so let's move forward on that. Treasurer's report. Amy, if you can take care of that.
Okay, so recreational checking began with 16,350.81, ending balance 11,324.42. The savings started at 30,130.62, ended at 3131.64.
Okay, motion to accept the treasurer's report of, Corinne, you want to give those numbers?
Repeat them?
Yeah, repeat the checking.
Checking beginning balance, 16,350 and 81 cents. Ending balance, 11,324 and 42 cents. Savings beginning balance, 30,130 and 62 cents. And ending balance, 3,131 and 64 cents.
No, 30,000.
30, okay. You said 31, 64. Okay.
30, 31.
All in favor?
Oh, 30, yeah.
All right, any opposed? All righty, we'll accept the treasurer's report for the recreation program. Open comments from membership regarding the recreation program. All right, unfinished business, goals and locks. Sean, you're gonna take care of that. I trust whatever you do. Website, I know Amy was gonna be taking care of something with the Got Soccer folks. If we can get a quick status on that, so then we know what needs to be done.
We still have to meet with them, but there's a contract they want us to sign, but I'm not sure if that's just basically the stuff that we have already and they just want us to sign a contract, or if it's additional things, if we use them, you know,
Right.
but we need it for competitive.
Based on my understanding,
payments.
they were looking for a 2-year commitment, and without looking at the website and the things that are associated with it, what it can do and what it can't do, no way we sign something without knowing.
But can we just get the payment stuff going as is without like changing to that website?
See, that's the
that-
thing. That's
that
what
would
we need
be-
to have a verbal talk. We can talk tomorrow night or something with the guy.
Set it up if
Something.
you want, if they can even do it at nighttime, that's fine. We can get like a little conference call type of thing
Right.
going on.
Yeah.
We all just jump on the phone, talk, we'll ask the quick questions.
Right.
There may not even be a necessity to get a new website.
No, not with them. We don't,
Yeah, we
That's
just
the-
want something, a paying system.
something where people can pay.
Can't we do something like how we have it set up for rec? Where you
Yes.
just set up a
And-
link on the thing and just make it
That's the way it should be.
competitive? Isn't there a
And
way to do that?
honestly, I think we already have that set up because we were trying to do it last year, which our CPA said, hey, you're getting charged every month for this merchant fees. You might want to check into that. But I think it's because we got it set up, we just haven't been able to use it. So
All
I
right.
think that's what that is.
You think it would be just the same link that we have except for the rec? We had,
You would
Right.
think.
Right.
I mean,
so-
unless it's a different bank, because it's a different bank account, different merchant going into another account.
well, it would go
versus-
into the competitive account. but-
Exactly. So I'm saying maybe that's why they're charging. It's not, it's more than, for each one, rec and
Yes.
competitive.
So Amy will get in contact with us and let us know, and we'll do a little quick thing, a quick phone call with them, and we'll get some answers. FYSA AGM, Amy, if you wanna, just give an
I
update
just-
on that.
Yeah, I just need to, I'm gonna probably sign up this week or something. I just need to verify who's going or not. Just
So
let me
please
know.
let Amy know if you're interested in going, to that, and, there's some neat things over there. New business, Corinne had contacted me regarding this, Corinne, about the fundraiser, a yard sale, if you wanna just real quick, just a quick summary of what you had in mind.
Given the competitive players the option to bring their stuff over to Cat's Field, and we can use the parking lot since the fields are closed anyway, and then just have them sell their stuff for yard sales. I was also thinking that if somebody has like a craft type thing, if they wanted to have a craft booth, or even like food booths, if they wanted to do the bake sale type thing,
All right,
they could
And the
possibly
reason-
do that. But the reason to pay down the club fees.
all right,
For
well, the
competitive
reason I
players.
had included that on the agenda is because, we needed to get some type of, permission
Authorization.
or authorization from the village
Mm-hmm.
if we're asking to use the parking lot. I mean, that's still, I'm sure there's liability issues and all that. So if you can kind of give us a heads up on that, or what's needed or necessary, is that something that's gonna require an event application?
And I guess one of my questions would be, is that the best location for it if the village is already running some special events in the near future? On Wednesdays, they're running events at Veterans Park, run through POTTC, and then also 4th of July.
Yeah, it would kind of get lost in the shuffle with all that stuff. I think it would just be everybody would just associate it
Prefer-
with the soccer program, the soccer fields, it might be better at Cats if at all possible. Again, and we would have no intention of, doing something like that, like on the grass or anything like that. That would just be solely in the parking lot area.
And did you all have a day in mind? Were you thinking a Saturday? Or
No,
an
this is
evening?
just totally just, hey, is this might be something we can look into, but we just kind of wanted to see what was required or necessary before we even tried moving any further with it.
Okay,
I'm thinking that it would be a weekend though, as opposed to a weeknight to do it.
okay.
Yeah, Saturday would be.
And you're thinking before school goes back in session?
Before the rec program starts, so that,
Okay.
that those fields are available.
All right. Alrighty, registration, I just wanted to, if you guys can go on, Facebook or Instagram or Acreage Speaks or, anything, and just start promoting and getting the word out for registration for the fall season, the upcoming fall season.
Can you send an email though?
I'll send the emails.
An email so I can copy and.
I'll send something out, but, and the reason why this is important, and I'd like to do this like immediately, I mean, with the World Cup and everything, everybody's kind of like in the soccer mode, and they're, this is kind of a good way to take advantage of, all the people that are interested in the game.
Are we still at early discount or no?
I haven't changed it over yet, so yes.
Well, I mean, that's kind of,
Yeah.
are we gonna stay there if we start promoting like over the next,
Why don't we keep it there
weeks.
until July 1st?
Till July.
And then- Why don't
No,
we
we
do,
can't do it that long, can we?
well, today's the 19th.
Yeah, okay, I
Okay,
guess.
so till July, so we can include that it's early discount now.
Oh, that's fast. Wow,
But, I
time
mean,
moved
we're already there,
fast.
yeah.
Yeah, time moved fast. Alrighty, that's good. Alrighty, rec adjournment. Sean, would you like to say something?
Wow. Woo.
Yeah, I ain't playing, boy. I ain't playing today.
I'm sorry. Can somebody look out back and see what the aliens did with Mal's body? This is obviously a call for a rec adjournment at 6:37.
Mess with me tonight.
Thank you.
All right, that's,
Yo.
rec portion is adjourned. Call to order the competitive program at 6:37. 37. President's report, nothing really to report from the president and treasurer's report. Amy?
Okay, so competitive checking, the beginning balance on last month's report was 79,917.99, but there's a few additional expenses that had come through that were actually on the 30th, so that changed it, dropped it down to 77,657.81 as the beginning balance. The ending balance, 17,830.43. The savings, 10,008.65. Beginning balance, ending balance, 10,008.91.
All right, motion?
A
Okay.
motion to accept. Beginning balance is 77,657.81. Ending balance 17,830.43 for the checking and savings account. Beginning balance 10,008.65, and ending balance 10,008.91.
I second that.
All in favor? Any opposed? All righty, we will accept or approve and accept the treasurer's report for the competitive program. I added this thing on here, start having a DOC report, so we can kind of separate the two a little bit. We recently had tryouts. Little disappointed with the numbers this season. However, way it normally works out, people straggle in as time passes. So we should be we should be going in the right direction regardless by the time the season starts. Still trying to put together 2 additional teams in a couple of age groups, and I'll be making some phone calls and talking to some parents in the near future. Again, the registrar and referee report. Chenoy's not here, so we'll pass by that. Palm Beach Soccer League, South Florida United League, early season registration is upcoming, and they're going to be doing some different things with Premier Leagues inside of that. That's it. Open comments for membership for the competitive program. Alrighty, so moving forward, unfinished business, we're gonna skip over the whole foreign-born players thing. This just seems to be an item that's on every agenda, and I'm still not satisfied with like the answers we're getting with regards to what needs to be done. Unfinished business, village tournament fee. I want to just make sure that the village was sent off payment for the tournament.
Yes.
Okay, so the
We did
village has
receive
been taken care of on that. Stipend budget, we had discussed at the last meeting, possibly about coming up with a figure. If that figure is not available yet, we can pass that along to the following month. That's not a problem.
Yeah, we need to,
All right, so that things can kind of be calculated, carefully on that. New business, village field fees, the fees that go to the village for the amount of, for each team of our competitive program. Those will be due by September 1st. And I know what we normally do, because rosters aren't as completed, we normally make payment for that at the September board meeting.
That's
That's
fine.
how we've been doing it, so that's not really September 1st, but it's in the month of September, and that gives us a little time to get a little bit more situated and a little bit more organized. Does anybody have anything else that they'd like to add to the meeting, or any comments or suggestions? Yes, with regards to that stipend budget, a bank account was opened this past weekend that is going to separate the budget for that expenditure, and the money will be distributed from that account, and it'll be accumulated in that account, so that we can have a better grasp on what's needed for me to bring some coaches in and take care of them with regards to stipends and so forth. It'll just be more transparent with regards to payments and where money goes in and out with regards to that particular area.
Right, so you'll see a report for that next month.
Yep. So there will be now a rec report, a competitive, and a stipend
call it
account.
stipend,
We're just gonna call it a stipend account. Anybody else? Alrighty, Sean, don't ever mess with me.
I think we should challenge next month's to be even.
Yes.
Let's go, you're wasting time, Sean.
I am trying to stall to get to 26 minutes, but I ain't gonna happen. All right. Call for adjournment of a competitive meeting at 6:43. Congratulations, Mal Hass.
It's a 13-minute meeting. It's a 13-minute.